Would you do to make peace between husband and wife? Would you do the following? There's a true story that happened over 2,000 years ago in Israel with a great rabbi named Rabbi Meir. Now, Rabbi Meir was this phenomenal genius, a man with a photographic memory, a man with such brilliance that his name is associated with so many Mishnahs in the Talmud. It's known as Stem Mishnah, meaning the Mishnah is in accordance with the anonymous Rabbi Meir. One time Rabbi Meir was giving a lecture, and in this lecture that ran over time, the woman came late to back home, and her husband said, "How dare you come back late? I want you to go back to this rabbi and spin his eye, and only after that can you come back." Well, she was distraught. What can she do? She can't go back home because her husband's angered her. She can't go to the rabbi and spin his eye. That'd be disgraceful. The rabbi, being this great holy man, had Ruach HaKodesh, divine inspiration, Holy Spirit, if you want to say in English, and he knew that this woman was in dire straits and that she was depressed and was crying. So he told students, "Listen, I have an infection in my eye," which he probably had. And he said, "But I need this woman to spit in my eye. I need her saliva. Please go and find this woman." And they did. They brought the woman in, and he said to her, "Please spit in your eye. But I need you to spit in my eye 7 times." And she spat. She said, "Listen, you can't. You have to do it. Because if you don't, I won't be cured." And as I mentioned before, she spat. Then he tells her, "Go back home and tell your husband, not only did you spit once in the rabbi's eye, but 7 times." She was stunned. She went back home, and the husband, of course, listened to the story and took her back in. Now, what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is that we have to understand what is to be humble. We have to understand what is to make peace between husband and wife, or between friends, because husband and wife is an example for everything else. In other words, it is the prototype relationship, husband and wife. We have to make friends between parents and children, husbands and wives, brothers and sisters, friends, and always have to seek the best for the couple, and never interfere in their lives. And if someone interferes in someone's life and makes friction between husband and wife, between parents and children, between brothers and brothers, and brothers and sisters, friends and friends, whatever the case may be, that is a terrible sin. In fact, we have to do this the opposite and learn from Rabbi Meir and be humble and try to bring peace between people, especially friends, especially family, especially husband and wife. Shabbat Shalom. And may we all have the ability of humility to bring peace between people, especially friends and family.